Hi, my name is Teresa, and I want to say that I've been a Christian for about 20 years, and God has put something in my heart that He wants me to start, and I've been sitting on it for a while, but I decided to go with what He's put in my heart and to be obedient to His word. Um, with that said, my project's name is going to be called My Life Experiences with God. And it's going to start with my first testimony as a child when I gave my heart to the Lord. Back home, we used to live in a two flat, and in the first floor used to be a storefront. And that storefront used to be a church. It used to be a Pentecost church. And I started going to that church at the age of 10. And I used to love going. I started going there. There's where I gave my life to the Lord. And again, there's where I became a worshiper. And at my tender age of 10, one day, my dad, he found my mother in her bed not responding, and he was devastated when he found her like that. So he called the ambulance right away. The ambulance came. They put her in a gurney. The kids, my brothers and sisters, we were all screaming and crying, and we seen them bringing her out in the gurney, and that was even more devastating because she just lay there, with no life. And so they rushed her down. They rushed her to the hospital, and my dad went with her. And we kids, all we could do was just cry and cry and cry and cry. And about an hour later, I went into my mother's room and just looking at her bed, and I was just crying. And there was a window in her room, and I stand by the window, and I looked up to the sky, and I was crying out to God, Lord, please, whatever this is, save her, Lord, save her, Lord. She's so young. I'm only 10 years old. I don't want to lose my mother at the age of 10. Lord, please help her, save her life. And I was just crying and crying and crying. A few days later, we found out that she was doing okay. And a few days after that, she came out of the hospital. And so she was in the hospital for about a week. And when she came out, it was, oh wow, I was so excited. I was so happy to see her, and to know that God has saved her life, and that at that age, wow, Lord, you answer a prayer. And so I had asked my mother a couple of days later if I can go to the downstairs to the church, and she said yeah. So I went downstairs to the church, and I couldn't wait to thank God for what He did to my mother's life. He saved her, He gave her back to us, and all I could do was worship Him and love on Him and thank Him. Lord, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And with that said, I just want to say that, you can trust God. He is a faithful God. And for whoever is listening to this and whoever needs this at this certain time, that all you have to do is trust and believe. Trust Him and believe in Him, because He, like I said, He's faithful. And God has never let me down. He's always been there for me. And just be obedient. And with obedience comes blessing. So I will be saying more testimonies weekly. So tune in next week and listen to my video, or look at it. Listen and look at it. It's a good worship video. And I will see you next week. And God bless. And remember, have a safe week and trust and believe. Bye-bye.